Hello, everybody. Forgot my mic was muted. Hope you're all having an amazing, what is today, Monday at 8:30 p.m. CST, February the 19th, on the dot. So, some weird stuff. First off, bombed that exam that I was talking about a while ago. Also, I've not finished this Altoid. Do I just chew it? I think I'm just gonna chew it. Oh, geez, that was a lot. Yeah, bombed that exam. Um, Put me in a bit of a negative mood for a lot of the day. And thankfully my friends help me mentally recover. Like, it's not that bad. It's not a horrible grade. In fact, I can make 80s on the next two exams and still get out with an A. But to start off the semester with a grade like this is definitely not enjoyable because it leaves so much uncertainty in the air as to how we'll do later. Also, I'm going to seem a lot quieter. It's in light of the kind of chaos. I'm actually listening to different music than you guys. I'm listening to a soundtrack that I am not allowed to play on YouTube without express permission because it is quite heavily guarded. It is a playlist by the artist. Let me pull him up. Kenichiro Isada. Specifically the Natural Trip Magill's Star album. It's meditation music almost. It's very, very beautiful, and I love it to calm down, to relax. That's what these streams are about. I'm not entirely sure. I did some research, and notoriously many Japanese artists are very against streaming. Not just streaming, but people streaming their music with no affiliation, right? So if I can, maybe one day, I would love to play music or music like Kenichiro Isada's music. But you're going to stick with the usual soundtrack. Maybe this weekend we can play that. But yeah, I'm going to be a lot calmer, a lot quieter, still recovering from such a grade. And I've just been really going at it with the studying. So definitely a different Cav than most are used to today. In fact, this playlist is only 54 minutes long, so it's going to cycle through a bit. But without any further ado, I should say, let's start our 10-minute timer and do our warm-up. We're going to be doing one more page of intersections because I wasn't happy with the quality of my other ones. I know, you're not supposed to, but I actually almost find it fun. We're going to start off with a lot more line work than usual today. Or we have been doing, because we've been focusing a lot on ellipses. And while that's fine, there's no issue with that. I don't like where that line was. I feel like I just want to do line work. So very much a more peaceful stream today. I can only say that 100 times. Maybe I will chat a tiny bit. I am a yapper. I was thinking earlier today about the concept of vent art. And I've only been doing art for so long now, like 9 months by technicality. And even then, most of that's just been Drawbox, a little for, actual expression. And I don't completely understand, or I haven't experienced it, that was my main point. And so, but just base level, I think it's dangerous because while we have many different relationships with art, I don't think it should be at all a negative thing. Because venting can be dangerous, as all expressions of emotion. And to tie it with art could be destructive towards art as a hobby. Because if you enjoy art, you now see it as not this positive release of energy, but this negative burst of energy that, you're trying to do all these things. It's forcing, I don't know the expression totally, but like so much through a garden hose, right? Like, you can't do that. And for my actual reasoning as to why I came to this, opinion, is I've had many experiences with not only myself but others in the gym to where I've warned people, where people go to the gym to express a lot of anger, a lot of hate, and that's much more dangerous than vent art because you're throwing weights around. And while I think both in art and in going to the gym that using energy, whatever it may be, negative or positive, can give some good results, the moment you lose control of that, and more importantly, lose control of yourself in those situations, you can hurt yourself and others. This is completely unasked for opinion / take, but I was just thinking about it today. I thought it was a bit interesting. Let's fix our very blurry camera. Don't know why it does that. There we go. Hopefully this is a bit better. Now, I'm not going to say people who do vent art are horrible people, not at all. I just wish well for people who do engage in those kinds of things, because, I mean, if anyone's in a stage or a state in life where they have to do vent art to express their feelings, then yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want them to stay there. Art is very interesting because it's the most emotionally attached thing I've ever done in my life. Whenever you go into mechanical engineering, math, computer science, whatever it may be, there's very little, if any, emotion behind it. People don't do these things because they enjoy the process, typically. Actually, many do. That's not enjoy the process, but you know. Because I can name many mechanical engineers that I know personally who do it because they want to make things that help people, and they do that, and they sustain it. I wouldn't call the development of these things an emotional endeavor, though, for the sake of emotion. Because, like, you know, being on a Formula car team, it is very emotional, right? But I wouldn't call it as expressive, I guess? I don't know. Just yapping away, giving horrible takes tonight. Oof, should have ghosted more. In fact, let's really focus on ghosting today. Decent line work, not upset with it. That first line up there was a bit off, and in fact I believe it's awesome not just because I didn't ghost, but because I didn't rotate the paper to an angle that I actually liked. We'll do another box and then we'll do some ellipses. I think boxes and ellipses are just kind of all you need. You have line work, you have 3D dimension. For these basic warm-ups anyways. You could probably get a lot more out of it with texture and such. Woe to those who do texture warm-ups. They're much stronger than I. We said we'd ghost more, so we'll do that. I lost my Kenichiro Isuda, and I also lost my focus. Not literally. We're just going to keep it locked on that for now. Cool. Typically feel when I don't feel confident about line. I can predict it. But sometimes, despite my confidence, I do well. Sometimes I do poorly. So I think when I do detect those moments where I feel pretty unconfident about my lines, I should stop and figure out why. The angle, the ghosting. My vibe right now probably does not fit in with what I turned the playback for my music off, so you guys are hearing something, like I said, completely different. Probably an insanely different vibe happening right now. That's a pretty good estimation line. Then again, this isn't a very complex box. That's really great. I literally just got back from eating. I kind of lost track of time. I was watching the ending of Mob Psycho. Wow, wonderful line. Why were these lines poor and these lines better? I don't know why. I don't know what's fuzz from my apartment and what's me smearing ink. Thankfully, I do have the luxury of sleeping in a bit tomorrow. I just pushed my gym back a bit, but I probably should still wake up early. My professor does give back some points when you talk to her about her exams. And if you have good reasoning as to why you got it wrong or why you think you should have gotten it right, she'll give you points back. So if I draft a good thesis before I attend class in our office hours. And also, she did just assign something for a quiz today that involves programming. And so I know for a fact. Ooh, and I have a presentation tomorrow. Goodness. What a busy day. Very good box, very good line work. Bit of a spill right there. In fact, I probably should have gone like this. I need to rotate the page a bit more. Let's do some ellipses. Bit wavy in the middle, I don't know why. Oof, way too slow. Not enough ghosting, and probably a tiny bit faster. And yesterday we mentioned we'll do this exercise. A bit of a taper, it's probably good right there. Wow, we can only fit like one or two. Let's do it. Slowed down a bit too much in there. Oof, not doing too well today. Don't know why. Not awful, but definitely not to a standard that I'd appreciate. Pretty precise, not very accurate, or not precise, but no, smooth, confident line work. There we are. Getting a lot of ovals today. As contrary to the expected or wanted circles. We do have that atom warm-up that Rise recommended the other day. Oops. Not awful. We're getting better. Eh. Bit better, but not circular. Okay, well, I don't want to waste all my ink, so good warm-up for today. Definitely great line work. Not the best ellipses, but I think going forward we'll be okay. New page. Very intimidating. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick water break and then we'll get right into it. Good stuff. I'm also going to check out the YouTube side, making sure everything... Oh, playback error occurred. You sure about that, YouTube? Let's give you a quick reload. There we go. Hopefully everything's okay now. There we go. Great. Cool stuff. Okay, let's the Rosham shapes together. The Rosham shapes together. Alrighty. So as we do, we'll start off with a box. Usually our first box on the page is the messiest thing, so we'll see if that holds true today. You don't want a box that's too big, but... Very good. Good, why? This is the part where we usually mess up a tiny bit. Yeah, so we're over right there. This one's in fact pretty good. I like it. So if we move down a bit, ooh, just a tiny bit more. How are we doing there? We're cutting it close, but we'll commit. See, I don't feel confident about that. I think it's because my hand's running off the page. Ooh. Made that very isometric. Wow. Very, very isometric. Parallel is probably a better word. Ooh, overshot. That's fine. Just know inheritively. Inheritively? Instinctually? I don't know. That's gonna be about right there. See, this is the part that always kills me on these starter boxes. Is when it's super isometric. This back line is very telling. But definitely looking at it from other angles like this, so it's going this way. I'm even doing these little marker gauges, which is a bit of a cheat, but I found some success in it. Because it's a cheat. This one's curving a bit, but I think that'll be okay. Nice. I'd call that a success. Let's do a ellipse that's like heavily inside of this. An ellipse, a cylinder, I should say. I always do that, don't know why. Nice line. Now for the scary part. I'll have this part being the closest part to us. Very, very good. Bit wobbly down there, but that's okay. Now we're going to increase the degree, and I'm actually going to go a bit off of this because I feel like I want it to be just a bit longer. And the major axis, like we know, since it's foreshortening just the tiniest bit, it's going to be a tiny bit smaller. So wider and shorter. Not as good, but still definitely decent. Oh, we should slow down. Yeah, these aren't sharing totally the same minor axis, like their minor axes aren't parallel totally, but it's okay. Just trying to find a smart way of doing these lines that'll satisfy me. Oh, I didn't mean to double that up. Well, it'll be okay. At least it was a very solid line. Good. Almost seems like a bit squished, but I think it'll be fine for now. Let's do a... Let's do a pyramid like this from right here. You can't forget about our 2D boxes too. I feel like I don't do enough of those. 2D 2-point. Man. Terminology is beyond me today at many of my streams. Bisect it. This is always where the trippiness comes in whenever you see these extra lines. Just make it just go a tiny bit taller. Perfect. Oof. Kind of missed the mark right there, but I think it'll be fine overall. Let's add another box, if you like. We'll have it cut through here. So we can have a 2D box. This will be the side face of it. We'll make it quite large. (2D), did I say 2D again? Need to stop doing that. 2-point. Oof. Don't want to crowd it too much, but I think I'm gonna put it right. It's gonna, okay. It's kind of inevitably, based on size, going to cut through the cylinder, so we might as well commit to it fully. Very nice. Okay, we definitely need to move it more to the right. It's probably one thing I'll never get used to if I go digital, is not being able to rotate my page around. Then again, once I start drawing in notebooks a tiny bit more, or sketchbooks I should say. Nice. Okay, I want this face to be a bit larger so we can fit some stuff in it. Ooh. I was not confident. That wasn't a ghosting issue, that was definitely a confidence issue. I just kind of let go in the middle of it, and it's not too good. Good. That's better. Let's do those interior lines now. This converges very far. I almost said like very far into the future. I don't think that's how that works. These boxes aren't too animated just yet. Okay, so yeah, these lines are always a bit less sloped because they have a longer time to reach the vanishing point. If that makes sense. You know, they have a head start, so they don't need to rush as much as these are. I may not be good at many things in art, but boxes I'm slowly starting to get the hang of. If you do it enough, if you do it 250 times. And this one, it's rushing a tiny bit more, but since we've already established these as rushing not that much in this direction, we have to move these not this way, but this way, down the line. So down the line, a tiny bit would make it rush a bit faster. You may be saying, Cav, I already know many of these things, which is probably very true. You've probably heard it hundreds of times before, but I say these things to help me work through it. Very nice. Okay, let's do some more cylinder stuff. A cylinder taking out a chunk of this. We did that in the last one. It was boring. We want crazier intersections. Ooh, so we're gonna do an ellipse right here. Very dangerous ellipse. A sphere, which should just be a pretty good circle. Decent. I'm not gonna shun that too much. Not very a circle, but I'll take it. I just realized most of my drawings have a circle up here, a sphere up here. That's a bit funny. And what we're gonna do now is I want to add another. Actually, we don't have much cylinder on sphere action, so we'll do. Oh, and I completely forgot about cones as well. We have so many shapes to work with, guys. So we're gonna do a cylinder from here to here. That's actually not much room. We're going to shift it a bit this way. Cool. We'll have the outside face out here, just to make it easier to read. Very nice. except for that last line, but it's whatever. And then nice. Not perfect, but definitely not bad. Oof. Oh, goodness, what was I doing? Well, we'll leave it as it is for now. I've just... Hey, what's up, Rise? Glad to see you. When did you send that message? I haven't looked. Hey, okay. Going pretty well. So I'm gonna take a quick water break while I explain. We got a very, very bad exam grade. We got a very, very bad exam grade. Not the end of the world. It is definitely recoverable. In fact, I could still most likely make an A in the class. But starting off the semester with such a punch in the gut is disrespectful, you know? We're gonna try to repair our grade tomorrow with some office hours and stuff like that. I'm in a much quieter mood today because of that. It's been a very stressful couple of days. In fact, couple of weeks, let's be honest. But yeah, I have an exam on Thursday. Not too worried about that one, but it's an easy exam, so I don't want to take another low blow, right? Yeah, there's much more to worry about and greater things in the world, so obviously I shouldn't be so pitiful, but it's a good night to just take a rest, and I'm very much appreciating it. Yeah, and the intersection's going well, and I'm sorry. I hope your night's going very well. I hope your Monday. Mondays. That's ironic. It's a Monday. Of course, it's terrible. Hope your Monday is going very well. I am actually listening to different music that I'm streaming right now. I'm listening to what's his name? It's such a cool name. So I don't listen to this guy because I'm a weeb. I've actually, this is great meditation music. It's Ken Ichiro Isoda. Shout out. He does probably not like his music being streamed. I don't know, but you know, I'm not taking my chances because whenever it comes to Japanese music, many Japanese artists are very, very anti-streaming, especially for older albums. I'm pretty sure this one came out in not even the 2000s. Yeah, 1990. Yeah, so I'm listening to some Zen music. I'm Zen, you know, we're there. But yeah, I hope your Monday is going well. And let's take that water break that we were talking about. Also, oh wait, I shut my mouth. What is it? I realized we never started our timer. And it's been a minute. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? Let's just make some art and enjoy it. I will stop drawing when I feel like it. So, we need to do a couple cones. I just realized too, the second exam in this class that I got a poor exam on, it's both a good and a bad thing. I'm at an intersection, that's for sure. Thank you for joining. Perfect timing. Man, both of you joined at the same time. That's awesome. Actually, I think one of you left. There's only one concurrent viewer. Who knows? But glad to see you here. Thank you for joining. We're at an intersection for sure. But yeah, this exam that I bombed, the second exam is the day I get back from spring break, which... Bad thing, you know, because you can't enjoy spring break as much, but that means I get to grind and make it up, so meh. My Monday's good, got President's Day off, congrats, so I was able to finish up lesson 3, oh my gosh, just casually dropping that, congratulations. I wish I had a little bell to ring for people who complete lessons, I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Congratulations, that's a huge feat. Wow, lesson 3. You're on to lesson 4. That seems, like, unapproachable. Oh my gosh, congratulations, shoutouts to Rise. Wow, you've made it so far from the 250 box challenge. That's amazing. Oof, not my best ellipse, but we'll take it. Trying to find the best way to do this. Oof. My ellipse tangent lines, yeah. This guy's crazy. It's funny because 250 got re-released today. Yeah, what a perfect timing. Hey guys, I say we all take a break and let Kavel catch up. You guys redo 250 box challenge, and then we'll all meet at lesson 4. Okay? I think that'd be pretty fair. Alright, let's do some more. See, it's so crowded over here. It's gonna be hard to put anything here and not like... Because this is already a tri-intersection. I don't want to do too much. What we can do, though, is our best. And what our best will look like here... Do a box. Do a box for sure. Not sure where, though. I mean, the optimal place would be to do this, but then that back point would meet these. But one of the rules of this lesson are to not worry about the intersections while we do them. So let's not worry about it, guys. Let's make this one super flat. Oh, wait, I don't have that kind of room, do I? So if we have a box... A lot of stray dots. There we go. I purposely overshot that because I realized I know. Hey man, I'm down for some box practice. Oh my goodness. You are a crazy mad lad. Knowing Rise. Probably get it done in 4.5 hours. Speedster. The speedster of the drawbox community. You see, he's the fastest pin in the West. It'd be fun if I like the people we meet on stream. That's probably too parasocial, but if we meet any interesting characters in the Drawbox community, it'd be fun to do like a little like character sheet of people. Not like of them in real life, but what I would like imagine, you know, based off their personalities and shit, like stuff like that. Oops. That'd be pretty fun. Oh goodness. That's whatever. God, I sound like Tom Bombadil right there. Jeez. Tom Bombadil. Apologies, guys. You know, I am a nerd. Can't deny myself some Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Ever since I went from mechanical engineering, when I was lifting heavy weights and being this whole guy, and then I went into computer science and I like anime and Lord of the Rings now. How the mighty have fallen. Jeez. You say speedster like I didn't dub 6. Yeah, true, true. We do have to respect the immense amount of time and effort you put into these things. It is respectable. Oh yeah, I forgot it. I texted Delana this earlier today, but my mom texted me this morning. She's been doing this literally like, yeah, 2 hours a day. I'm only doing like 1 technically. But yeah, my mom, she texted me today. She's been texting me every other day with pictures of dogs. Because she, I mean, I agree with her. I would really like a dog right now. I would love a dog, right? But my apartment and my apartment mates, it just would be too much chaos. But she texted me and she's like, you know, I think this would be a great dog for you. And it was a Cavalier, a Cavalier, a King Spaniel Cavalier. And I just thought the coincidence was crazy. She doesn't know about any of this, any of my streaming or that, or like my name. She knows that I do like art content, but she doesn't know that I stream that much or anything. So the fact that that coincidence happened was amazing. But also I had to deny, not only on the basis that I can't handle a dog right now, because if I'm going to raise a dog, you know, that dog's going to become the center of my world. But also, I love big dogs. I'm not sure about you guys. Maybe you're cat lovers, and I apologize, and I will pray for you, if so. But, I'm just kidding, I've had plenty of cats in my life, I love them. But, I'm a big dog lover. Give me the Pyrenees, Goldens, I mean, they're not huge. Huskies, Shepherds, even a Mastiff, that'd be a bit crazy, but... I've had many a dog in my day. Raised quite a few. And plus, I've been told on many occasions that I seem like the epitome of a dog person, so don't know what that means, but I'll take it. I love dogs. Let's see. I feel like this should be raised a bit. This direction's already fine, so we'll... right here. We'll commit. Very messy. Oops. Usually only do 3 or 4 hours a day, but this week's gonna be busy, so I put some more time into today. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I would say I wish I had the same time as you, but you're probably also equally busy. I've been trying to cope with the idea that time commitment is really just a choice. At the end of the day, we choose things we dedicate our times to, and I've just kind of been addicted to the workaholic, fit as much time into studying as possible route rather than self-care or whatever that is all about. This box is a bit off. Oh jeez. John Lano aptly stated the other day, I only have 2 modes and it's work and work. I can't disagree. Good stuff. Okay, let's do another cone bridging these two. One inside here, and then ending over here. No man, you got much less time than me per day. I can't work out quite yet, and I've been working either, so it leaves time on the table for me. Sure, yeah. Sure, yeah, wow. That sounded so mean. Sorry, my brain was... Sure, yeah, man, whatever you say. No, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because, like... I did the math with my friend the other day, because he was like, I bet you have more time in the week. And we, because I sleep for 7 to 8 hours... I go to the gym for an hour a day. I do streaming for about 2 hours a day. I go to classes. I have 14 hours of classes. I spend about an hour every day biking from class to class. And like I still like at the end of it had like 65 hours remaining in the week. It was kind of weird how the math worked out. It doesn't feel like I have 65 hours. And we even factored in studying. But yeah, it's definitely my little character arc right now, is trying to figure out how to fit it all in. But I'm enjoying every step of the process. Let's see, what shapes are we missing? We could do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could do a couple more. Feeling kind of pyramidal. Don't know where that would be though. I feel like this box has it too easy. It's only barely being intersected by some things. Meanwhile, this poor cylinder is getting holes put in it like Swiss cheese. Let's do a pyramid right here. Go a bit back. There we go. Woo! Need to ghost a tiny bit more. Once again, shout out. I'm not listening to the same music you guys are tonight. I'm listening to Kenichiro Isoda. Some great music. Always a favorite thing to pick up when I'm feeling tired or a bit worn down. And probably just wonderful for drawing. And if all goes well to... Oh, that line was not parallel. If all goes well tonight and tomorrow, we'll be done with intersections. And I will be heading home for the weekend. So we will not be streaming Wednesday or Thursday. And then we could probably do some 50%. I have a cool, it's somewhat robot related. In fact, we may draw a robot or two. You guys can't stop me. I'm always going to draw robots. I love it. Or, actually, no, I'll save that for a surprise when I do start drawing those. Wow, Oh, that was not equilateral. What is it? La 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 la. Yeah, we'll do 50% and then... Oof. The more I talk, the more my accuracy decreases, so I'm just gonna shut up for a bit. Oof. Maybe I need to talk more, jeez. Take another water break. Very dehydrated. Not sure about you guys, but I feel like we're just a bit not crowded enough over here compared to this side, so I'm gonna be ballsy. And I know I'm going to regret it. But let's do an ellipse. Not the end of the world, not awful. You think anyone's done like 2 spheres and then a cylinder? You think I kind of wish I did that. Do you think they'd comment? Do you think I would have to redo it in my critique? They'd be like, Cav, what is this? I'm smearing the ink a bit, I've noticed. Man, I really wish I could stream this music to you guys. Maybe I'll try to figure that out by next stream. I feel like I have to whisper because it's just so great. Awesome stuff. Looks quite chaotic, doesn't it? Well, let's get started on the intersections. You excited for lesson 3? It's secretly the leaf lesson. You'll get really good at leaves and play. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Delano's been sending me his work on it, and oh my gosh, I'm jealous. It looks so fun, so entertaining, so engaging. I've been itching for it for forever, and if I could, like, because this weekend I'm going home, there's some big stuff. Not sure if I'll announce on the stream or not, but there's some big stuff going on, so like, to come out after that and start on lesson 3, a fresh start, oh, that'd be so awesome. But we'll see. We'll see. Some surprises in store. Awesome stuff. So we're gonna start off with the easier intersections because I'm a coward. And probably just need to warm up my intersection brain as well. That's my excuse at least. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 intersections in this one box. I lied. This poor box is being mauled. Oh, so chaotic. Lots of opportunity here. Yeah, I've seen a lot of great art from lesson 3, and it's the beginning intro to construction, so I'm very, very excited for that. Don't got many easy options here, which is, I mean, it's a good thing, right? So, I think how we're going to do this is we're going to start with this pyramid. And say it intersects right here. Oh, but then it's above the box, and that's boring. What if it intersects right here? And so it meets the box and goes that direction, and it goes down here. And that means near here, it'll be also in the box, right? Trying to flip it with my mind. Okay, no, it's because it's definitely pointing this way. So I think that's not the easiest option, but it's the best one because this can be the. I was thinking about this while biking today. Yeah, I think about Drawbox lessons while biking from classes to class. Was that yesterday? Was that today? I was biking from my engineering building. I remember that. Anyways, there's a intersecting and being intersected box, right? There's a dominant box and a cut into box, I guess, visually. And so, but that doesn't determine what lines are going to happen inside of it. Oh my gosh, this music has gotten ethereal all of a sudden. That scared me. And so definitely the box being cut into here, actually I would say is the pyramid. This song is very strange. It's kind of throwing me off. Being like hypnotized or something, it's crazy. There's no reason it should go to this point right here. And in fact, since it's kind of going in, I'd point it away almost. So this part of it can be sticking out. And it's going to go back here. And the box is no longer going to be dominant. It's going to be a line going from this one backwards, like this. Okay, I say we commit. Nice. Nice. I think it should have been a bit more to the right on that top part, but I think it'll be fine for now. Now deciding how we do. Oh, it would have been cool if we did like something like this. Oh, I kind of wish we did that. Whatever. And so now that this is going right there, instinctually, I don't know which one is right. That means kind of all of this will be going out, and only a tiny bit could ever be intersected by the box, because this is coming from right here, so if anything, this technically would be going into the box. I just realized we commit to this line without caring about the cylinder right there. Lesson 3 is really fun to you. Yeah, I mean, you're thriving. You look like you're having fun, and you're doing a wonderful job. So I'm very much looking forward to meeting you there. Oh, it's getting hard to visualize. We could just say it goes like this. And then this part of the box is dominant going downwards. I need to stop trying to purposely split my lines. Not like at the ends. The ends are frayed just because I'm bad. But like I try to adjusting it to the right a tiny bit to give more thickness to the line. I should just let it be. Less is more. It's very rough at the beginning for me, but it's gotten a lot more fun. I understood more. Yeah, it definitely seems like one of those kind of trial by fire things. I can't imagine like going from kind of 0 to hero with construction like that is at all easy, but okay, doing great so far. Let's decide what goes on with this cone, and as you could probably predict, I'm going to have it be just a pretty simple straight line. We're going to say it goes in right here. Box is the dominant one for sure. And then now this ellipse is the dominant one. Actually, no, the box will remain the dominant one. Nice. Oh, what is this? Water lily, I could give you tips on it. Which one? Oh, I think I left the prettiest flowers in the world for that one. Yeah, this is very good. I want to trash it, don't we all? Delano has some great advice, some secret techniques, if you will. Tricks of the trade. Passed down from Delano to Delano. Okay, let's figure out what's going on with this chaos up here. I'm going to say that the box is going to be dominant, and this can be pretty boring. I'm just going to say, hey, box go, burr, and cut this ellipse down the center. That looks about good. Don't want to make that line just yet though, because we still also have this pyramid that we need to figure out what's going on with inside of the cylinder. What we'll do here, wow, there's a lot going on. In fact, I'm going to make that cut to the cylinder, but I'm not going to thicken it up, so we'll just say, hey, that's where the cylinder is being cut. We'll say that, because if this is cutting right here, that means these two will meet. That means wherever they meet somewhere. Because these don't meet just yet, and then bam, they meet. Maybe right here? There's a point of intersection. Because yeah, this face is going like that. We can move it back a bit just for funsies. So this can be a very big stretchy because this thing's getting closer to it as it goes away. They're squiggly, I should say. Squiggly or stretchy, can't remember what I called it. But yeah, it's gonna get bigger. But this is also higher than it, so if this line were to happen, why is it not going down all the way? And it's because, yeah, because this is the edge, so technically it should be going from here. I'm trying to avoid the mistake we made on the sphere the other day. Oh goodness, where we had that weird invisible fake corner that didn't exist. Yeah, I still drew it. So we could have this squiggly going up here. And other than that, the pyramid takes dominance. So yeah, we'll go right here. Sitting a bit too casually. Let's try to fix that. Very good. And now this takes priority. Oof, goodness, a bit too extra there, huh? Cool. Now, do this line very carefully. We have a lot of ink to smudge right there. Just tried drying it a bit. That's dangerous, like blowing on the page could have really messed up right there. I think we'll go for maybe like 20 more minutes-ish. I think that sounds good. Let's see. Just realized that was the wrong thing to mute while I take some water. Once again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Can't be easy drawing every day, especially with this guy yapping in your ear. I'm kind of like the just little devil on your shoulder. Going up on a name drabble. I really do appreciate your guys' so I was about to say attendance, as if this was a class. I'm really glad that you guys are getting something out of Drawbox. Not that I, am the one who's teaching you or anything, but I'm glad to see that it's helping people. Cool. You're the break time. I don't draw when I'm in the stream, but yeah, you taught me plenty when I was going through lesson 2. Awesome, great to hear. Now you can teach me things about lesson 3 and 4. Jeez. I'm glad to hear. Okay, let us continue with our intersections. We have to worry about this, this, I mean, so I'm gonna say it intercepts. Oh, that's a bit boring. What if we did right here? We would have to go really far right. Because yeah, I'm gonna like take this line and place it over here. So that goes there. Then that would mean this line goes like this. It's very straight. That means this line that means it barely clips this, which will be really weird, but I want to try it anyways. So we're gonna go like this, to that, to this, and then it's kind of hovering over the box. We could be lazy and draw a list behind that, but that's not fun. Probably a major cause for my success in that lesson. Oh man, thank you so much for saying that. I hope that we can all be, because this is just hopefully a community of people. I'm not drawing, but because this channel is founded off the idea of just doing something an hour a day that we love. But yeah, hopefully that's my main goal. Is it would be awesome to see just a bunch of people with awesome tips helping each other out. Kind of a wealth of information. Because sadly, beyond art, I don't have much information to give. Let's see. I think this will work out. Go. Very, very strange intersection. Now this as dominant. Oh goodness, I hit my mic, I'm sorry. Man, I want to play Portal 2. Can't tell you why, but I really want to play Portal 2. And this will intersect the box right here. Absolute visual chaos. Remember us when you're famous, Rise. I want the autograph for sure. Oh man, Rise would be such a fun thing to do, like a cool autograph with. It's just a cool name, like just like kind of like a Zorro type beat, not the anime Zorro, but you know, swordsman Zorro. Just like anything with a Z in it. Maybe I need a Kazel, Zavel, maybe. Zavel? Havaz? I'm just replacing all the consonants in my name. Okay. Then this. I'm sincerely sorry for whoever is grading my lesson 2. Okay, so we know that's going like this into the distance. So what's going to happen to this box? Let's make it kind of fun. Let's make it kind of interesting. And say that this whole thing's inside of it. So if we did something like this, make it seem like the majority of it is going inside of it. And I'm not even going to care about doing any more intersections right there. I think it's a bit too crowded. Very nice. So yeah, we're just assuming this down here takes precedence. I don't usually hold my pen like this weird tripod kind of thing, but I like it. I usually go for like this, but this close grip kind of helps. That's so incredibly nice. We make it one day, just keep that hard work. Kavel is the real one we need autographs from. Everyone knows the turtle outran the hare. Is it though? But yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe I'll just stick with a K. Maybe a cool K would be a cool autograph. We all need to make like let's all combine an autograph. Because, I mean, let's be honest, for the past like 30 streams, it's just been us three, so we'll combine and make it cool. Let's see. Delano has an A, Rise has the Z, and I have it, so Kaz. There we go, that's our ship name. Oh, if you heard that, that was the sound of my, yeah, you can't really hear that too well. My bottle out of water, just ice. That's one thing. Wow, this is very first world problem of me. But whenever I go to Europe, I get upset because they don't do ice over there. You always have to ask for ice. I've only been to Europe twice, actually, so that's quite a lot in all honesty for like the typical American. But come on, everyone loves ice. Who doesn't love ice? What are we doing? Oh, maybe I could have done a cool thing where like it stops right here. I don't know. Uh-oh. What's going on, Benjamin? What's happening? We'll finish Drawbox together. That'd be awesome if, like, all on the same day we somehow all caught up to each other and, like, stayed at that pace, and then boom. That'd be super cool. Oh, this should have been, like, a bit more out that way. Oops. Yeah, at this rate, guys, I'm sorry. You'll be finished with new masters by the time I'm done with this. Okay, let's get back to it. So yeah, we'll do this intersection next. We'll say that right here. Actually, we'll do over here. We'll make it a bit further back. We'll say that it intercepts right here. Why would it be like this? Because it's going against the face, but I feel like just instinctually it should be like that. Instinctively. Okay, well, you gotta figure this one out. Yeah, then the Cavaliers will move on to grassier and greener pastures. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty green pasture. I love the pace and structure of Drawbox. It's more gonna be, I feel like once we get into it, it's gonna be a hellscape, if you will. New Masters is like 300 exercises! Yeah, knowing me and my pace, that's never gonna happen. Oh, jeez. That was my plan for after this, or the Proco's anatomy course. So, we'll see, guys. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna go up. I just know. Like, at this point, I just know. I can't explain why, but the rate at which these planes are happening, I just feel like it's gonna pinch. And that's what my brain and my gut says, so we're gonna stick with it. My camera's shaking a lot. Oh wow, the stabilization is kind of cool. Okay. I overshot a bit, that's fine. Did I say right here? Yeah, right there. Good enough. And the box takes priority. Nice. Well, we're making some good progress. Only took... What is this music? This is not Kinichiro Isara, is it? Oh, this is one of his other albums. Oh, we're 26 minutes into his other album. Let's go from Insomnia Elimination. Guys, I may fall asleep on this one. This song from the album Insomnia Elimination is called Dream Ripples. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. Okay. Nearing the end of the stream too, but I'm gonna march on just a tiny bit. I'm having some fun. I'm enjoying myself, so. I'm not gonna worry about up there. I'll just do this line real quick. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs of the album. Wonderful. Splendid. Overshooting, but that's fine. Okay, let's figure out what's going on with the... What is going on? There's so much chaos. Okay, let's figure out this ellipse, this sphere. I want the sphere to have I don't know what kind of relationship I want this box to have with the sphere. It'd be cool if only like, because you could see the top of the inside of the top. No, but then that'd be boring because I would just do this. So I could do a thingy thing where this is a tough one. New masters, same foes. That's kind of hard. I like that. That goes hard. New masters, same foes. It's because this is coming towards us, so maybe if it intercepted right here. And so that means back here, it wouldn't do anything, but up here, the box takes over. So the box takes over, it's in front here, then suddenly it finally breaches the surface of the ellipse, or the contour ellipse that's imaginarily right here. And then it's underneath. We can't really draw a line, because like, once it's in there, like swimwear, to quote Jinxie. And then it kind of just goes down after that, right? This is a very sucky intersection. In fact, I just say, let's throw the box in front. We have many opportunity here for other crazy intersections. Much happy with my line work tonight. As I say, making some pretty terrible lines. I feel like this pin's already dying. There's no way. There we go. Yep, okay. I'm not feeling it. We're gonna switch it out just in case. Who knows? I hate to, because this is a fresh pin. Oh, this one clicked. This one's an old one too. We'll see how this one goes. Okay, what's in front right here? The box is in front until this point. Let's do a test line. That's good. That's great. I love it. This is from the textures era. Textures era. That sounds so stupid. Nice, okay. Now for the hard part. Okay, that went pretty well. I just realized something. Oh, I went from the Drawbox pins to the Micron 08, and yeah, honestly, I want to use the Microns now. Yeah, I'm 50-50, right? I've used both, and I've like at times liked one more than the other. I like Drawbox more because it's just generally cheaper, and like you get so much more for cheap. But yeah, you use so much more for cheap, right? Also, I just realized something. I used to do percussion, and especially piano and stuff like that. And while my teacher, he was a classical drum teacher, you know, took no stuff. You were scared of him, right? He wasn't any whiplash about to throw a chair at you, but he's definitely was in that era. But one of his great recommendations was slow it down. Do it so slow that you can't possibly mess up. One of his analogies, which was a bit chaotic, was to imagine a bomb strapped to you, and if you mess up, you explode. So at least at a somewhat consistent tempo, if it's 1 beat a second, if it's 1 beat a minute, just do it correctly. And so what I just realized is, for ghosting, a very elaborate story for something simple. For ghosting, maybe I just want to slow it down so much to where I can just get that line perfectly. And then slowly but surely start speeding it up so I can have that confidence, that consistency, that lack of wobble when I actually draw it. And then, yeah. That could be a method going forward. We'll explore it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, let's see what's going over here. So, we could be pretty boring and just say, hey, you know, it ends right here. We can do it's gonna be a squiggly It's not going to be a complete contour ellipse, because like over here, it'll disappear. In fact, it's going to go like this a bit. You sit proper. There we go. And then this side, we're going to have a big old squiggly. We'll say it ends right here. Nice. Probably should have been a bit longer. That's fine. Always can improve somehow. Some way I did it wrong. Yep, and we're gonna have a solid line here. Very good. And then this one was accidentally doubled up, so we're gonna double up right here for a second. Just to emphasize that one's bigger. Ooh, and then we have to figure out all the spheres happening over here. I thought this was the hard part, but no, we've just begun. In fact, I'm feeling a bit tired and I don't want to strain, and plus we've been here for much longer than usual because we forgot to set our timer. So I think we're going to call it here, do a day in review. Be grateful for the time we got to relax here, for all the chaos that's going on in the outside world, right? Wow, yeah, lots of chaos here too, jeez. So, we start off the day with some pretty good line work. Ellipse-wise, we weren't too confident, or it wasn't even confident, just accurate. We were pretty confident, our lines are pretty smooth. But yeah, not very accurate whatsoever, precise. And we got a bit better over here. I need to figure it out. Maybe it's just practice, 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 we'll see. And then actually on the page, we did much better. A lot closer in some respects. And then, of course, you could tell like the angle I did this, right? You can tell what my right side is all the time, because it's always the messiest. So we'll need to figure that out. Yeah, other than that, it's really solid line work going through. No major mistakes yet. We did have an accidental line doubling right here, which we'll fix going forward. But we have been mindful, except for that one incident right there, with where we draw our thicker lines, so we can, you know, we don't draw over somewhere that could be an intersection. We don't ruin that for ourselves. But yeah, very successful day so far. So we're going to be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully it's as enjoyable and as peaceful as this stream, because I really appreciated this. I think that's everything. So hopefully, guys, let's pray that I get some points back on that exam, because I want to keep streaming and I don't want to have to study all the time. I hope you've all had an amazing Monday so far. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday. We can get together a draw, talk about how much fun we had. And that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. And the transition still is not working. That's upsetting. See you guys.